What's up, guys? It's Dave from UltraMegaDeathRay.com here to go over a few quick things, 3 things to be exact. First off, I was told late last night in the comment section by the Cheesinator42 about this petition that's going on for people basically wanting the DRM policies to be reversed again. So basically a reverse, or the true Xbox 360, if you will. And yeah, I mean, it just kind of blows my mind that people really want to see this come back. I mean, it's just, you know, like, these people just don't seem to really, like, realize what it is that they're asking for. I completely understand, like, wanting to have some sort of, like, Steam service on the consoles. I would love to see that as well. But, you know, for Microsoft, they just can't be trying to force this down people's throats and, like, having them, you know, accept this thing with no other alternative to what they've been used to all along. I mean, it's something that has to be, like, a real gradual process in order for people to fully accept, not basically, like, force this, like, 24-hour check-in and, like, having to, to register or, like, pay for, like, games that you're, like, borrowing or that you didn't originally buy from, like, a store and everything. And it's, it was just terrible, like, marketing, terrible messaging, and just overall, just Microsoft, you done fucked up. So as of this recording, I believe the petition is at a little over 11,000 signatures. Needs to be at 15,000 signatures according to change.org, which I'll have the link to that below so you can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, I mean, I don't really see this really going anywhere, to be honest. I mean, 15,000 signatures, it's not really a whole lot to sway someone like Microsoft to, like, make a change to something that they've already changed, I don't see them doing that. If they did, I mean, I already believe that they don't know what they're doing, but, like, that would be, like, the freaking icing on the cake at that point. So, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, in any argument, there's going to be two sides, and a lot of us, will pick a side, and we have to deal with the people who are on the other side of that fence. And this is just kind of, just one of those things. And, I don't really understand why people want these DRM services to come back, but, more power to them if they want to be handcuffed like that. So the second thing I want to announce is that my good friend David Rose is going to start posting his DVD shelf movie reviews on UltraMegaDeathRay.com. If you're not aware of his work, be sure to check him out at HappyDragonPictures.com. Yeah, like, the DVD shelf movie reviews are basically like more of, like, kind of like a positive spin, because, like, they're all movies that he owns and really likes, but to varying degrees. And he goes in, like, really in depth into, like, the history of them. One review of his I would highly recommend checking out is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's about, like, an hour long, but, like, it is so good. He does such a great job with it, and, like, he adds in, like, nice little skits to it too, like, where he acts like Eddie Valiant and everything. So definitely check that out. And finally, I want to bring up the Ultra Mega Death Ray Roundtable videos, specifically the name of them, because Ross, Quan, and I have been, like, talking about, like, having, like, more of an official name than UMDR Roundtable for them. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys in order to help us name that. For this, I'm planning to do a giveaway. It's going to be a bit of an odd giveaway, because I'm going to have well. It's odd in the case that, like, you're gonna have four different items to choose from. Like, whoever's the winner gets to choose from any of the 4 items I'm gonna present here. And just the items themselves are kind of odd. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we have here is actually a Japanese copy of Super Puzzle Fighter. You can see right there in the front and in the back there. Oh yeah, super Japanesey. It's got Shenko there in the background too. And, it comes with everything. It has, like, the disc. You can play this on your Dreamcast, on your American Dreamcast, because the system is region-free, so you can definitely play that. And, yeah, it comes with, like, a nice little booklet here. I thought this is kind of cool right here, like, in the back of the instruction manual. Where am I? You can see, like, there's, like, a little cell phone service for Japanese phones. It's just kind of, like, cool, quirky little Japanese things if that's what you're into. Yeah, like just kind of cool little things. It's all in Japanese, so unless you know the language, you're not going to be able to read it. But it's Puzzle Fighter. It's a puzzle game. You know, you'll understand it real quick when you start playing it. Next here we have the Wii copy of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. For some of you, you may know that this is actually out of print. So I actually picked up a copy of this, even though I don't personally own a Wii, simply for the collector's value, for possibly selling it later on. So this could be worth something down the road, you know, considering it's out of print now. So, or if you own a Wii and you've always wanted to play this game, you can always do that too. But yeah, I mean, for me, I picked it up for collector's version, so this is the other item you can also get in the giveaway. Next up, we have here the Assassin's Creed Subject 4 graphic novel. This is the graphic novel that came with certain special editions for Assassin's Creed 3. I picked this up at the Ubisoft store, the Ubisoft Online store, when getting Assassin's Creed 3. And it goes into the story of Daniel Cross, which actually you can see right there. He was the guy who, if you played through Assassin's Creed 3, slight spoiler here for the next 5 seconds you can skip, he was the guy who you killed in one of the Abstergo offices, basically, in Assassin's Creed 3. So yeah, it's a really cool little graphic novel, very cool artwork to it. Let me see if I can get a good example of it here. Okay, here we go, yeah. So, nice little example of the artwork there, kind of full page spread. Yeah. It's a really cool book. I read this during my trip to San Francisco, and yeah, it was a good read. So, third item in the giveaway. And finally, the last thing I have here, I saved the weirdest for last. They are Japanese comics of the King of Fighters, or really, you know, really all like fighting games that are King of Fighters focused, but this one's more like Capcom vs. SNK. You can see Iori and Kyo there in the background. You know, being a Japanese comic, it's going to read right to left. So, yeah, that's the front cover for that one. This is another one right here for King of Fighters Evolution with two versions of Kyo. I think it's a Kyo clone or whatever. I forget the King of Fighters storyline. And another one for King of Fighters Evolution there with Iori and Kei. And also here with Kei and Terry Bogard, Buster Wolf. So yeah, so these 4 Japanese comics is also in the giveaway. This is item 4, basically. So yeah, if we pick the name that you suggested for the UMDR Roundtable, you have your choice between any of those 4 items, and I'll ship that over to you once a winner's announced. So. Yeah, so we got that, and I guess there's nothing else for me to talk about, but yeah, I'll just, you know, remind you guys again, just comment below in this video in terms of what you believe the UMDR Roundtable should be called. I've thrown around jokingly the idea the Circle Jerks, but I'm thinking maybe something a little more PG. So yeah, like anything that's like, you know, anything that's like cool, witty, and yeah, just fire away. And until next time, this is Dave from UltraMegaDeathRay.com. I'll catch you guys later.